Good afternoon guys and welcome to another video. Now this one is yet another update. I mean, it's been a few weeks. Actually, it's probably been about 2 months since the last channel update, and Easter is upon us. Actually, no, what am I talking about? Easter is just ended. Okay, well, Easter was upon us, but there's actually gonna be a break. Now I'm gonna have a break from school for approximately 2 weeks, most likely. And obviously, once again, during these 2 weeks, I'm gonna be traveling home. For those of you guys who don't know, I am currently at a university, right? I'm studying, and I'm gonna be traveling home for these 2 weeks. I am not gonna be able to bring my computer with me, which means that I am not gonna be able to keep up the videos at the rate, you know, they've been coming out in general, which is every day. And I didn't really have enough time to prepare videos for, you know, for every day or everyday whatnot, because I was actually planning to do that. I was planning to prepare at least a couple of videos, and I did, but definitely not enough to keep them coming every day or even every other day. Now I will probably have about 4 or 5 videos, if you know, if it happens to go well. I'm gonna have about 4 or 5 videos coming up while I'm gone. Now I'm gonna tell you a bit about those later, but that's basically why I'm making this video, just to let you guys know what's going on. And you know, I really didn't want this to be kind of like Christmas, where like it was fine, it was awesome to take a bit of a break, but also I don't feel like I need to take a break. I'm having a lot of fun with YouTube right now. I'm loving making videos. It's a ton of fun, and it's so awesome to see your guys' feedback on them, saying all positive stuff and how the videos are great. That really keeps me going and keeps me motivated. And so I was thinking of doing something maybe a bit different for the videos that are gonna be coming during the break. Now I will have two story times coming out for you. Now if you remember the first one, well, it was pretty cool, but obviously I have a lot more that I could talk about, and those are videos that I don't know, it was a lot of fun to make the first one, and just kind of like talking to the camera, as weird as it might seem. But we're gonna be getting probably 2 of those. And I was also thinking of maybe doing some less edited footage. It was something I got suggested by a friend, because most of my videos, if you actually check them out, are pretty heavily edited. I will generally, when it comes to my gameplays, record for about 40 to 45 minutes, and then cut that down to just about 20 minutes of a video. Now I know that basically the reason why I do that is to make the video entertaining, because really not much happens during the other 20 minutes. But it also causes 2 things. Number 1, it takes a lot longer to make that video, and number 2, I guess you guys are not really getting the authentic experience, right? You're basically just getting whatever I deemed to be interesting. And it's a legit thing. It might be that some people would actually like to see some more like uncut footage. You know, I've seen other people do it that basically just, you know, you do a 15-minute of an uncut footage, and that would also be something that would take me a lot less time to prepare. So, you know, that's just something I've been thinking about doing. And there's also gonna be one more video which should be pretty awesome, that I will actually be working on while I am gone, while I'm at home. And that video is gonna come out as soon as I'm back, and I'm gonna have time to edit it, because I can't really edit it home. At home, I'm gonna have to wait with that until I'm back here. But that should be something you guys should be really pumped up for. It's gonna be totally different than anything I have done on the channel so far. You know, basically, I think right now just about all of my videos have been filmed right here, and that one is actually gonna be, yeah, like, well, I don't really know where I'm going with this. It's just gonna be different, you know. What I'm planning to do, is to give you a small teaser, is, if you remember in my first story time, I was talking about this man in the forest, and how we kind of went to explore that forest, you know, and how it was really dumb, and we discovered this colony of like makeshift tents and whatnot. And well, basically I haven't been looking up there in that forest since, you know, probably a good idea. I mean, like, I've walked through there, but never to purposefully look for that place again. And so what I figured out, and I've talked to a friend of mine about this, and we're probably gonna get together and do it, is we're gonna take a camera with night vision, and we're gonna go up there during the night. If that sounds stupid as fuck to you, that's because it is. It might really be a bad idea, especially after that first story time. What the you know, my hair is just awesome. But it might be a really dumb idea, but it's a completely different video. It's gonna be like one of those exploring videos that you find on YouTube, and I've always found those super cool and wanted to have a stab at those for myself, you know, so it's something I might try and might do. Also, a bit more about what's going on the channel right now. You see, may or may not have noticed, I've kind of stopped doing the Rise of the Tomb Raider videos. No, that's not because I never want to return to them, but I always like to vary the content up, and I was just getting I thought it was getting a bit stale, and I was getting pretty sick of that formula of Alien Isolation, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Alien Isolation, Rise of the Tomb Raider. You know, just I wanted to switch that up, and you know, I've been trying to do that in the last few days. I've been doing the How Dirty Is Your Mind, I've been doing whatever else, and you know, honestly, that's a lot of fun. So that's basically the kind of structure I would love to maintain on the channel. And also, Outlast 2 is coming out in the worst possible time. It's coming out, I think, on the 25th, which is like right in the middle of when I'm gonna be gone, because I'm leaving on the 21st. And that just sucks, because that's definitely a game I'm gonna be playing, and I wanted to give it to you guys right on release, but you know, sadly, things just didn't turn out the way I would hope they would. And I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm not gonna be able to play it on release, even though I'm definitely gonna be getting it, and I'm gonna be playing it as soon as I'm back and as soon as I can. And that's kind of why I'm really like pushing Alien Isolation, because I want that game to be done by then. Now I know that's not gonna happen. I kind of checked. I mean, I never look up stuff in the games ahead of time, because I generally just think that my like initial reaction is what's actually fun about watching someone play this game. But I looked up kind of like the chapter structure, and we are far, not far, but we are definitely past half. But it's still pretty far from the end, and it looks like there's gonna be a lot of more like lengthy sections in that game now. So I'm just gonna try to finish that as soon as possible. Don't worry, Outlast 2 is coming. I am so hyped for that. Honestly, I've really been trying to stay away from it. You know, seen a demo, played the demo, but generally, I've been just trying to stay away from all the hype, so that Red Barrels can come out swinging and give us that amazing horror experience that I think I've been craving for a few years now. You know, ever since, if you might remember, if you actually watched one of my first, if not my first playthrough on this channel, was Amnesia, The Dark Descent. And I kind of said that I played a bit myself and never finished it, and then finished it here for the channel. That was probably the last time I felt like actually scared in a game. And what I'm referring to is when I played it first time, right? In Alien Isolation, yeah, sure, I mean, it's scary, but it's more tense. It's not exactly horror per se, right? I mean, I'm gonna get more deeper into that in the game talk, and I'm gonna get ahead of myself just to give you a few ideas. On other games that I would like to play on the channel, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is coming out, which that's a bit of a weird one, because you never see any hype for that game. But I can honestly say that Ghost Warrior 2 was actually a surprisingly good game. It reminded me of Sniper Elite 1, which I really enjoyed. I haven't played the other Sniper Elites, but the Sniper Ghost Warrior is pretty cool for being like a not AAA sniper game. I don't even know. Is it the AAA? I have no idea. But that's something I would like to play, but I don't know when I'm gonna get to that, you know, because Outlast 2, because I need to finish Isolation, and then I would like to play this. And there's also other games coming out in the future, but you know, once again, I don't want to get too far into the future. I don't know yet. I don't really plan these things out. I don't have schedules or timetables. I kind of just go with, you know, whatever feels good on the go. And I think that kind of makes the experience authentic and it makes it fun. I don't know, but definitely guys, if you have, I keep saying this in every one of my updates, but I still stand by it. If you have any game that you guys would like to see me, you know, play maybe for a bit or even do a playthrough on, make sure to let me know down in the comments, and it's something I would love to check out. That's basically what I hope to get into in the future if the audience of the channel grows a little bit, and it's this kind of interaction where you guys tell me what you would like to see me play, and for me to then play it. You know, that's something that's like the ultimate goal of where I'm trying to get. And you know, if we can start right now, why the hell not? So if there's anything, it doesn't even have to be a full playthrough. If you want me to check out a game for, you know, one video or whatnot, leave it down in the comments. I might do it. You know, I probably not in the next 2 weeks, but whenever I find time, I promise you to look into that. I think I haven't prepared any script for this video. I'm sorry. We've been going on for 12 minutes now, and I'm sorry if it's been a bit too rambly or all over the place. I just figured there's a bunch of things I should say, get out of my system and talk about in preps for the 2 weeks I'm gonna be gone, and also in preps for future evolutions of the channel. Thank you, by the way, so much for all the positive feedback on the Skyrim mods video. I was not sure how that one's gonna go because it's not that different to my usual content, but I tried to make it a little more structured, and the feedback so far has been really good, so thank you so much for that. Hope you're enjoying the stuff on the channel, and hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to check back in for more, because I will still be making videos tomorrow and Thursday, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.